Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. In continuation of reading the book Nectarean Ocean of the Holy Name, Sri Krishna Namashtaka 20. Narada Vinojivana Shuddhormi Nirayasya Madhuripura Tvam Krishna Nama Kamam Spurame Rasane Rasene Sada. Narada, O Narada Muni, Veena of the Veena, Ujjivana, you are the life-giving elixir, Sudha of the nectar, Urmi of the waves in the ocean, Niryasa, the essence, Madhuri, the sweetness, Pura, filling, increasing, Tvam, you, Krishna Nama, O holy name of Krishna, Kamam, according to your desire, Pura, please appear. Me, my, Rasane, on the tongue, Rasane, with affection for the Lord, Sada, eternal. O Krishna, O Krishna's name, you are the life force of Sri Narada's Veena, and you are constantly increasing the sweetness of the delightful waves in the ocean of nectar. Out of your causeless mercy, kindly appear on my tongue incessantly and bestow me with unalloyed affection to the Lord. Narada Muni is a pure devotee of Krishna who constantly travels throughout the universe and sings the glories of Krishna, accompanied by his string instrument called Veena. Thus the words Narada Vinojivana expresses that the chanting of the holy name is the sum and substance of glorifying the Lord. It gives life to all other processes of Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti starts with chanting. This principle is confirmed in the Vedic scriptures and applied by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Although Lord Chaitanya's teachings provide the topmost platform of the confidential science of Bhakti Rasa, they were yet reserved to his personal associates who are eternally liberated souls. To the devotees in general and to the common people, he gave only Harinam Sankirtana, the congregational chanting of the holy name, and through this process he inundated them with love of Godhead. This becomes evident from his teachings to Sanatana Goswami. 21. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 4.71 Tara Madhye Sarva Shreshta Nama Sankirtana Niraparadhe Nama Leela Paya Premadhana. Of the 9 processes of devotional service, the most important is to always chant the holy name of the Lord. If one does so, avoiding the 10 kinds of offences, one very easily obtains the most valuable love of Godhead. On another occasion, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was approached by his dear devotees, Satyaraja Khan, who asked, "My dear Lord, being a householder and a materialistic man, I do not know the process of advancing in spiritual life. I therefore submit myself onto your lotus feet and request you to give me orders." The Lord answered. 22. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 15.104 Prabhu Kahena Krishna Seva Vaishnava Sevena Nirantara Kara Krishna Nama Sankirtana. Without cessation, continue chanting the holy name of Lord Krishna. Whenever possible, serve him and his devotees, the Vaishnavas. Satyaraja then asked how he could recognize a Vaishnava, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied that whoever chants the holy name of Krishna just once is a Vaishnava. He said that such a person is worshipable as the topmost human being because 23 Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 15.107 Eka Krishna Name Kare Sarva Papakshaya Navavidha Bhakti Purna Nama Haite Haya. Simply by chanting the holy name of Krishna once, a person is relieved from all the reactions of a sinful life. One can complete the 9 processes of devotional service simply by chanting the holy name. Srila Jiva Goswami therefore underlines that the other 7 processes, such as Archana, Vandana, Dasya, and Sakya, should be executed, but they must be preceded and followed by Kirtana, the chanting of the holy name. Srila Prabhupada himself has very often stressed that all the instructions of the spiritual master. The advice to chant the least 16 rounds daily without offenses is the most important one, and to substantiate his point, he used to quote the following verse 24 Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1.2.234 अतः श्रीकृष्णनामादि न भवेत् ग्राह्यम् इन्द्रियः सेवोन्मुखे हि जीववादौ स्वयम् एव स्फुरत्य Atah, therefore, Sri Krishna Nama Adi, Lord Krishna's name, form, qualities, pastimes, and so on, not, bhavet, can be, grahayam, perceived, indriyaha, by the gross material senses, seva unmukhe, to one engaged in his service, he certainly, jiva adav, that service, beginning with the tongue, swayam, personally, eva indeed spurati become manifest ataha those nama adi. No one can understand the transcendental nature of the name, form, quality, and pastimes of Sri Krishna through his materially contaminated senses. Only when one becomes spiritually saturated by transcendental service to the Lord, which starts with the tongue, are the transcendental name, form, quality, and pastimes of the Lord revealed to him. Jivavado means that the service to Krishna starts with the tongue jiva, that is, with chanting the holy name and with accepting Krishna's prasadam. Yamaraja, the lord of death, made a similar point while instructing his servants, the Yamadutas, who were bewildered about the essence of religion. 21 Srimad Bhagavatam 6.3.22 एतावान् एव लोकेऽस्मिन् पुंसां धर्मः परः स्मृतः भक्तियोगो भगवति तन्नाम ग्रहणादिभिः. Devotional service beginning with the chanting of the holy name of the Lord is the ultimate religious principle for the living entity in human society. So I'll stop here for today's reading and just summarize. So it's very nicely said here. Well, it starts with the great sage Narad Muni, who always, in the process of roaming the entire universe with his musical instrument carrying veena and singing the praises of the Lord Vishnu and always chanting his holy name. So one should incessantly chant the holy name of the Lord, and that is the best bhakti process and the ultimate goal of the bhakti process. Even though there are other steps of bhakti processes, the other 7 steps of bhakti processes should be continued with the chanting of the holy name or accompanied by the holy name, where Srila Jiva Goswami therefore makes very clear that chanting the holy name is the topmost of the devotional service. Even Srila Prabhupada quite often has always paid more importance and had made it very clear that out of all the instructions given by the spiritual masters, the one of the most important instructions to be followed without fail is the chanting of the 16 rounds without committing offenses is the topmost spiritual instructions to be carried out. And as the tongue is the main starting point, so the chanting of the holy name and taking Krishna Prasada is the first step towards the bhakti, and continue to proceed with the chanting of the holy name should be the ultimate goal of the living person in human.